Throughout the third world, there are children who just want to go to school, play with their friends, and enjoy life. But they can't. With little or no access to medical care, these tragic lives hang in the balance. Many not knowing what tomorrow will bring. But there is hope.
Mending Kids International provides surgeries to children all over the globe, to kids that don't have access to it in their home country because of lack of resources, because they don't have access to a surgeon or a hospital or the money to pay for the surgery. And we like to think that we can give them hope to get past that one thing that's keeping them from being a normal child.
In the past 4 years, Mending Kids International has provided surgery for over 330 children in 35 different countries. This year, they will save more lives than ever before in the organization's history.
Last year we helped 80 children. This year it's 180. So we're doing even more work.
Bringing children to the United States for surgery is just one mission on their to-do list.
We're also going into the field. We're doing 5 medical missions this year, and we focus primarily on cardiac surgeries where 1 in every 100 child is born with a congenital heart defect. And it happens no matter where they live. And that's a lot of kids. If they go untreated, they don't survive. And so for us, it's like we gotta work faster, we gotta work harder because we just feel like time is sort of underneath of us.
Most families wouldn't dream of giving their children to a stranger to be sent to a foreign country for surgery. But for some parents, it is their only option.
They're putting all their trust and faith into us. It's a huge, huge responsibility to take on. You have these families that are saying, this is the only option we have, the only one. And they take a chance with us. So we have a huge responsibility to that child, but also to that family, to make sure that we send them home.
One mother that took that chance is Merylou from the Philippines. Her daughter, Merylou, hid in the shadows of their slum for 11 years. A gaping hole in her face made her vulnerable to infection from the unsanitary village she lived in. Her deformity made her a monster and an outcast in the community.
Eskwela niya. Ningan gid siya na ako, madili na lang ko eskwela kaysa wag yun ko sa mga bata ma, lalabayon siya. So ako nga ginikanan, murag sakitan ko sa akong anak ba nga. Muting anak ko, sige lang dayo yun sa man. Anugon ka, ayaw ka, maundang ka. Kanang ayaw lang pag-undang day, kaya kanang parang tani sa imong kaugmaon. Maundang lang ka day kung mga perahan na unya kapuhon.
No one in the Philippines had the technological ability to fix Merylou. But when Mending Kids found out about her condition, they arranged for her to come to the United States to have life-saving surgery.
Okay.
Don't worry.
We're going to take really good care of her, we promise.
I think we're good.
A 16-hour surgery at Children's Hospital Los Angeles involved both plastic and neurosurgeons to rebuild her cleft face. Her procedure entailed removing her entire face and the underlying bones, then going inside the skull to cut out a section of forehead, moving the eyes closer together. Some of this bone would be used to assemble a new nose. One year and several transformational surgeries later, Merylou is reunited with her mother.
The reunion is like, they just can't let him go. They can't believe it. They want to look at him and hug him at the same time. They want to know, like, oh my gosh, are you the same child I sent? You're healthy. You know, you can go to school now. You can go play with your friends and play soccer and do things that you're supposed to do. And it's like, it's a whole new life. The child's coming off that plane, a totally different person. So that's what Mending Kids does, is it's mending kids, but it's mending the families and it's putting everybody back together.
Back in her village, Merylou was greeted like a superstar. Just a year before, she was taunted. Now, she is accepted.
It was kind of like, well, she's a girl, you know, she is very similar to us, and that surgery can correct something like that.
Merylou will not face the same risk of infection as she did before. And just like the stitches from surgery, her scars of a traumatic past will soon fade away.
Merylou is beautiful now.
We're just lucky to live here in the United States, where we just sort of take for granted that there's top medical centers right down the street, and if our child was born with something that needed to be corrected, it would happen immediately. For children who are born in remote areas in developing countries, where that's a luxury, it's a life's fight.
A fight that Mending Kids takes on in the name of restoring childhood and saving lives.
We return them safely home, fixed and better, all good. They can go on and have a great life, healthy, with nothing stopping them from doing really great things.